Welcome into the DFS Den. Dave Eddy here, aka Corporal Eddie on Twitter. Got some bad news. Had our first losing day yesterday, so our 4-day winning streak to start the season is officially over. We get back on it today because we've got a pretty nice slate here. We got an 11 gamer starting at 7:05, so got plenty of options here to choose from. And of course, we always start off with pitching. And today is kind of right back to where I usually sit. I told you, in all of these videos that for pitching, I usually am focused on trying to limit volatility because pitching is so much more expensive than hitting, and being such a volatile sport, I like to pay up at the pitching position so that those highly allocated funds are going towards somebody that I feel like I can trust. And typically your more expensive guys are your better guys, obviously. And to start off the season, we've been near the top, a lot of the middle, even sometimes down at the bottom, and it's been working out for us. And it's just been the way that it's been going. Every slate is different, and you don't build the same, each and every slate. So it's just been what it is. Today, we're kind of back at the way that I like to play. And we're looking at three guys right near the top. I'm starting with Max Scherzer, most expensive option of the day. Shane Bieber, second most expensive option of the day. Those are my two favorites by far. Scherzer is on the road in Milwaukee, and Bieber is on the road in Oakland, two of the biggest strikeout pitchers on the slate, two guys that can go deep into the game. So wouldn't surprise me if we got 6 or 7 innings and double-digit Ks from either or both of these guys. So very interested there. And then Framber Valdez going up against Detroit. He is at home for that matchup. That's obviously a pretty good one. The Tigers did finally put some runs on the board last night, but all in all, that's an offense that we do like to target. Then over on the hitting side, I'm kind of torn between my favorite stack of the day, so I will just simply give you a hitter from each, and you can decide which way you want to go. Toronto is going to be a little bit more popular today, I think. Boston is going to be a little less popular, so if you want to play the ownership game, you can be a little heavier on Boston. If you just kind of want to play the best plays, if you will, then Toronto is probably the way you want to go, but I would put them both fairly equal as far as my favorite stack, just because, like I said, Toronto is going to be more popular than Boston, but I could see either one of them being the top stack of the day. So they're both going to be right up there for me. Now, as far as the players, I'm looking at George Springer. He's going up against Chris Bubich. It's a righty versus lefty matchup. I prefer that. George Springer is going to hit right at the top of that order, so he should be leading off. That's obviously putting him in a great spot, maybe get an extra at-bat out of him. And if and when they put up runs, which is likely, he could be the catalyst for that. And then on the Boston side of things, I'm looking at Tristan Casas. He did hit a home run yesterday for his first double-digit effort of the year, but he's been batting 6th in that order, so in the middle, but towards the end. Definitely a good RBI spot, a good way to help be a run producer. But he's going up against Rosie Contreras, who can be a really good pitcher, but he also can get lit up. So kind of is a matter of what do you think is going to happen there, but it looks like Boston's going to be in pretty good shape today. So that's where I am looking today. Please go ahead and drop a like on here if you've been following along and winning with me. If you've enjoyed the video today as well, I would appreciate those likes. It really helps us out. And then you'd be crazy not to pop over here, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on notifications so you get an alert every time a new video comes out. Really helps with these DFS videos because there's usually a very short window of time, unlike today, that this information is actionable. So I appreciate you tuning in again, and we'll see you tomorrow.